What's up guys, Alex here with ToolRev, and today we are looking at DeWalt's latest and quietest 20 volt quarter-inch impact driver. It's the DCF870 hydraulic. This has 500 inch-pounds of torque, and we're gonna go ahead and compare this to DeWalt's DCF850, its twin here. They're pretty much exactly the same size, and the 850 has 1,825 inch-pounds of torque. So let's bring the camera in a little closer and we'll take a look. First of all, they both have the Tool Connect chip pocket, so you can add the Tool Connect chip if you want the limited tracking capability that it offers. You can also adjust the speed and light settings on certain tools. But as these two stand here, this is a 2-speed that tops out at 3,000 RPM. This is a 3-speed that tops out at 3,250. They both have quick release chucks. However, even though this is called a quick release chuck, it's more like the Milwaukee chucks, where it's quick release because you can pull it and pull the chuck out. You can do it one-handed, if you grab them both at the same time. But the difference is, on this one, it doesn't spit the chuck out your bit out, where this one does. So boink. The other thing that's standard on most of DeWalt's impact drivers is in speed 1, you get precision drive that helps not overdrive screws. All right, so this is speed 1. All right. See it stop? See, it's the same thing. They took that off of this one, the 870, and they also got rid of it on the 860. So this is the order of release, 850, 60, 70. So they might be doing away with it altogether. It's not anything that I use, so I'm not going to miss precision drive. And they both have work lights that stay on for 20 seconds after you trigger the impact, but this has a 20-minute work light, so you can set it to 20 minutes. So here's the 850 with its 3 LED lights, and here's the 870 with its 9 LED lights. 850 on the left, 870 on the right. The 850 weighed in at 2.1 pounds, the 870 was 2.2. They are the same width and height. The 870 is a little bit longer in the nose, and that's to accommodate the different drive mechanism. You can see here in the 850's parts list, the hammer, part 7, and the anvil, part 5. So it's greased metal on metal parts smacking together to drive the screws, where the 870 uses this one-piece transmission filled with pressurized oil, which they say bangs quieter with less vibration. So let's get into another non-scientific method ToolRev test, this time for speed, vibration, and sound, using fully charged 5 amp hour batteries and running the drills on high speed with no breaks in between screws. I'm going to split screen those results. I had headphones on, so I don't know which one was louder. I couldn't tell which one was faster. I kind of feel like this might have been faster. The 870 might have been a little faster. I took the temperature of this one right away, where this one, and then I took the temperature of this one after all the screws. So this had like a 4-minute break. So I forgot to feel for the vibration. Didn't spit out that time, did it? In forward, I don't really feel a huge difference, but in reverse, I feel more of a difference. So I don't think it makes a big difference. I can also tell you that I had one of these 850s burn out on me. It lasted less than 3 months. I bought one a couple of years ago, and I was using it for some testing, but it wasn't anything that it shouldn't have been able to handle. So I'm not so sure the short body design is, you know, going to last as long as something like the newer 860 here with its, you know, more robust build, which matches more my 887. They might be sacrificing something with these short bodies. And yeah, so that's pretty much it, guys. I hope this information helps you out, and I will see you next time. So DeWalt's been riding pretty high comparing their DCF870 hydraulic with its 500 inch-pounds of torque to Milwaukee's Surge, their 18-volt 2760 with 450 inch-pounds, but they just released the 2761 with 1,000 inch-pounds. Subscribe for that video coming up, the comparison, and I'll see you there.